Okay, everybody, pay attention, please. So, what we have here is we're working on bottom of page 6, the got it check number 4. So I drew the isometric version of it, okay? And I colored in the top, front, and right. Top is red, front is green, right is yellow. So when we go over to this next, excuse me. No, say excuse me. Thank you. When we go over here and we're looking at I have no clue why it's been all sketchy. It's been like this all day. Okay. So when we're going back and forward and looking at this, here, as you can see, the top has those 3 pieces, right? And so now keep in mind that what we're doing here is we squish all those together, okay? So when we're drawing an orthographic version, it's flat. But how do we show that there are differences in heights? The lines, right. So when we look here, we see that we have one level here, a second level there, and a third level there. Now, from that drawing, we can't tell whether any of them are the same. We just know that there's a change in level there and a change in level there. And if we go back and look at that, you should be able to look at the isometric drawing. So this is what I want you to think of. If we were to come from the top here and just squish everything down, okay? If you were standing directly above it and looking straight down on it, all you would see were those 2 squares and the 1 rectangle, right? But you would be able to sit there and see that they were at different heights. And so that gives us this portion of it. Does that make any sense? So that is simply a 2-dimensional rendering of what we would see were we looking straight down at the object. Likewise, on the front side, we have this right here and that right there. Can you guys see that where I just outlined in green? Okay. So notice that is the general shape that we would see, correct? However, if we go back here, we would see how right there's a difference. It's like I said, if you hold your hands out like this, you can see that one's closer than the other, right? So when we go over here, we make that little box right there because looking back at the original isometric drawing, we can see that this right here, this box, sticks out further. And we'd be able to tell that looking at the front. And that's why we put this box right here. Let me go over that twice. Okay. Now finally we have the right side view. Now from the right side view, which is down here, looking at it this way, all we would be able to see are, again, the 2 squares and that upright rectangle. If we were to squish it all into a 2-dimensional view. And how we indicate that they're at different levels is, again, those lines. So if I were to put 1, 2, 3 right there, can you guys see that okay? What I'm representing is 1, 2, and 3. Does that help at all? Yeah, okay. Just so you guys know,